So you agreed to make the move, you want to get everything set up and ready to go, but you need a guide, or at least a guide would be helpful because moving is a pain. In fact, there was a study that said that the top 3 things in a person's life is moving, death of a loved one, and divorce. Now, fortunately, I've only had to deal with moving. I've not had to deal with a divorce. God forbid. I have not had to deal with death of a loved one outside of grandparents. Knock on wood. That's all good. But moving can be a big pain. So in this video, I'm going to break down how to use my relocation guide. I'm going to put a link in the description below. It is loaded with tips, tricks, guides, formulas, sheets, charts, you name it. You're probably not going to need more than 20%, 30% of it, but if you use it all, good on you. And I just wanted to make things easier for clients that I work with, and a lot of clients loved it so much they said I should sell it. I figured, you know what, if it's helpful to you guys, try to make it helpful to you guys. Hey, it's Joel Gableman with Gableman Group and Real Brokerage. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. We focus on helping families get more space. Whether you're having more kids or your kids are getting older, or maybe your parents or in-laws are moving in with you, we help families get more room. Now, besides real estate, we also focus on fun activities, things to do. One of my favorite passions, food. Another favorite passion, whiskey. And another favorite passion, fun things to do with the family around Cleveland. Sights to see, things to explore that you might not be aware of that you definitely need to check out. That is all on this channel. So welcome, and let's get into the video. We're going to cover just a quick pro tip that if you don't want to download the guide and check it out, that's fine too, but at least let me give you some nuggets of a pro tip. Pro tip would be always have, if you're moving or when you're moving, an emergency box. Either have the kids paint it or you paint it or something, but you do not want to have this mixed up. A big problem that could happen is the trucks, they either get delayed, maybe there's a flat tire, maybe something gets damaged. You don't know where of your 60, 80, 200 boxes where everything is. Those first few nights in a new home, I highly recommend some basics just to have in the box. Now, to help jog my memory, a few things I highly recommend are pajamas, you and certainly kids if you got kids, snacks for kids, medicine to last a few days. You certainly don't need every single box of prescription, but whether you've got whatever you take, antidepressants, inhalers, sinus medicine, Sudafed, whatever your prescription medicine is, even your regular medicine, some Tylenol, Advil, have some of that also in the box. Lysol spray, new home. Most homes are what they call in broom swept condition, so not necessarily deep scrub. So having some Lysol for the new home is always a good idea. Toilet paper. Do not forget the toilet paper. I forgot. Have a few rolls just to be safe. Again, all of this goes in the big box. Paper towels. You want to have toothpaste, toothbrushes, underwear, a few changes, diapers, 1 to 2 changes of clothes. We already talked about paper towels, some paper plates, silverware, and napkins, bath towels, soap and shampoo, makeup remover and makeup, night lights.
Whoop, sorry, I forgot your night light.
Nice little thing, a lot of people don't think about, but if you got kids, younger kids especially, new home could be a little bit intimidating in a dark house those first few nights, so having some night lights in the hallway, maybe in the room, so kids can get out there to go to the bathroom, they don't get lost or scared. Activities, if you got young kids, coloring books, crayons, older kids, some games, just because, well,
so bored.
If you're on the road and you're driving and or those first couple days before they have friends and they're knowing things. I've just got older kids and they're on their phones or whatever else, you don't need it, but just some ideas just to keep everybody occupied and keep that stress level down as much as possible. Final bonus, if you can, if there's room, it's not necessity, but if you can, put a couple air mattresses in your big box or at least on the side with a set of sheets and some pillows. If the bed doesn't come, then sleeping on a floor or a hotel.
I hate sleeping on the floor.
Doable, but nice to have just an emergency backup of an air mattress or 2 with sheets. This way it still feels a little bit more like home. So this is what you're downloading. This, like I said, it's 49 pages. We're going to go through this high level, but you at least can get a rough idea. Moving on from 2, old house info, new house info. Look, I saved you guys some time by putting in my info for the new realtor. I'm kidding aside, obviously, you can put in whatever you want there. Moving instructions, so room by room, and you can copy this page, or if you're printing it out, print out multiple ones of these. Room height, depth, width. Some clients want to know if their couch or bed, TV, pool table will fit. You can get an idea and check these items off. Moving checklist.
important. You make sure you have the basic furniture for the different rooms. Make sure you have the kitchen, all that stuff that's packed so you don't miss anything important. It's a nice compiled list for you. Survival, you can go off of this, but you saw also in the video kind of that pro tip of having that emergency survival kit box. And a lot of this is overlap. Moving companies, so if you're doing a few different quotes, the notes about the different companies, if they're insured, quotes, moving expenses to get an idea of expenses, and then get an idea of upcoming expenses. Moving can be pricey. So if you need a budget or you just want to get an idea of what's coming up, how to move things around, relocation planning before the move. I love this slide, what to do 4, 3, 2, 1 week in the moving day. So you're prepared. And then after the move, things, just keeping things organized so you can just check things off as you go. Box inventory, another one of my favorite slides. I would get a marker or markers, Amazon, CVS, wherever, and then just in addition to each box having a number, have a little X or slab of color on that box so you know red is kitchen, bathroom, kids' room, office, basement. So it's just easier. Same thing, contents, color code, box number. So box number 14, 15, 16, 17, red, red, blue, blue, green, whatever. And again, you can make more of those. Moving day planner, priorities. Another slide that I love is change of address. A lot of people miss this. It's important to alert not only just the post office, but the different organizations that you get important mail from that you're moving, doctors, lawyers, accountants. Some people miss this. Insurance, investment brokers, credit card companies, banks, insurance details. If you get new insurance, utilities, people sometimes miss utilities. When they move in, they forget. Dream home wish list. So when you're planning your next dream home, if you haven't already, what you need, want, and can't live without. That's also important to share with your agent. House hunting wish list. House hunting wish list again, square footage. As you go through different homes, you can write things down, the interior, exterior, location avoid. Take these with you on the move. So when you're looking and touring different homes, you have an idea, lists of the different places and notes that you're looking at, things to consider. Some people don't think about this stuff, but it's important. Access to the highway, access to shops, hospital, commute to school, work, other costs, notes. So a scorecard, for each house, I would print off. If you're looking at, typically people look at anywhere between 3 to 10 homes, but depending on how many homes you go through, circle what you think of each one. So you have a running note. If you're between the two, what are the pros and cons? Worksheets, decision makers, pros and cons, cleaning when you're going through things in different rooms so you don't miss anything, decluttering goal, fix, replace, and sell checkbox, discard for recycle, donate, trash, room decluttering, remove in 30 days, speed cleaning, 15, 30, 60 minutes, room by room dimensions, design planning. This is a slide I love also. The space, the budget, the size, the style, colors, patterns, materials, sketches, and ideas. So everything is just nice and clean and organized. Room assessments, renovation logs, if you do that, a DIY, if you do that, paint tracker. Another slide I love, a little dab of paint on the different samples, what room is going into, the name of the color, the paint brand, product, sheen, and notes. Inventory tracker, shopping lists, bucket list, and checklist. This is almost everything. I can't really think of anything else that you might need to make your life easier. You might not need all of this, but hopefully you'll at least have some ideas to make your move as easy as possible.
Let me know what you think of the guide. Put a lot of effort into getting something that I think covers everything and anything. And if there's things you loved, I'd love to hear about it. If there's things you hated, let me know. If there's things you think I missed, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video.